We can call ourselves the Renegades because never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Do you feel me? I'm gonna name this video, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna name this video, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay? I'm in a period of my life where I am just without direction. Many things are happening. A lot of great things are happening. I just finished herbalism school. I am the most stable I've ever been in my life. Financially, I am well. My savings is well. I'm getting ready to buy a new car. My relationships are healthy right now. Pretty much all of the guck has come to pass. My love life is a shit show, but I have a lot of understanding for it because of astrology, obviously. If you don't know, I'm into astrology. I study astrology. I study human design. I'm very good at both. And I think that's why it's so ironic because I'm literally helping a lot of the people close to me navigate their lives on a day-to-day basis, like down to the point where what they should post on social media, how they should post, you know, like helping them find their niche. I've done all that through human design and astrology, but for some odd reason, I have not been able to do that for myself. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. So the other day, I sat and did my transit chart. And I was like, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. But I think it's a lot harder for me to internalize than it is for me to actually teach these things. Because obviously, in human design, I'm a projector. And I think I'm just suffering from that invitation recognition factor in life right now. It's just like, it doesn't feel good to feel like I'm nobody. Like, you know what I mean? And that doesn't go to say that seeing other people become someone or be someone like makes me bitter in a way, because it doesn't. But as far as I go, like, I just want my next moves to be important. I want my next moves to be, I want them to matter. I want them to be beneficial, profitable. I want to be able to enjoy them. And obviously, I want to be reciprocated. And I do want to have longevity in that area as well. And where I say I don't have any direction is because I'm good at many things. So I don't know what to drop. I'm having an issue with my ego. Like, I don't know what to drop. I don't know what to pursue. I don't know what to focus more on. Like, is human design and astrology my thing now? Is rap no longer my thing? That's another thing I'm having a very hard time with. Like, I don't feel like I'm connecting to music anymore. On any level. Like, I just don't feel like I'm connecting to it when it comes to the music I am listening to, like, as a consumer, and both as a consumer and an artist. Like, I just do not feel any connection to it right now. And I think it's because, like, finding my place and where I would place myself and where and if there's any space for me at all in an industry that is healthy for me as a projector. Like, I see these artists work and push out music to the point where it's just hard to even digest music these days. Like, you know what I mean? And I see it so much. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like, not even to the point where I don't mentally feel like I can do, like, you know what I mean? I don't feel like I have the golf or the intelligence or the strength or anything. I naturally just don't have the energy. Like, I I don't have an energy source, babe. Like, I do not have a defined sacral area. Like, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's hard for me. It's hard for me. And to try to find my place in this world right now, to find my niche, to figure out what I need to let go. And I think a lot of my suffering is coming from me not letting go of a lot of things I know I need to let go of. I think that's where a lot of our suffering, everybody's suffering, is coming from. It's like we're still holding on to things that, like, we kind of like outgrew or moved on from. Like, when I get a spark and I hear a certain type of beat and I'm like, this shit is crazy, I can write something in like 5 minutes. I can write something in less than 5 minutes. I can come up with something off the top of my head, and then while I'm in the shower, and then get out the shower and write it down so I don't forget it. Like, you know what I mean? It's so fluent for me. It's very fluent for me. Making music is fluent for me. Writing music is fluent for me. I am an incredibly good artist, but I can't say that I'm in love with it right now. Like, I can't say that I'm in love with it. The only part where I can say where I'm kind of like, dang, like, when it comes to like just the outside world, and like just me viewing things from an outside perspective, like, you know, I see other people falling in love with it, and I'm like, damn, why do I not have that anymore? I'm really, really good at what I do. People are looking at me to do what I'm good at doing. Like, people are like, where's the music? Everywhere I go, where's the music? Where's the music? You got some music dropping? Where's the music? People are actually looking for me. But like, the analytics of it all is also another discouragement, because it's just like everybody's asking for music, this, music, that, music, this, music, that. But when I just got my analytics in my weekly recap in my email, it said 10 monthly users, 10 monthly listeners on my Spotify. So I'm like, well, who's listening? You know what I mean? Like, I have 45 people on the outside asking me where's the music, and they love this song and they love that song. But when I look at the analytics, it's like 52 people played your music in Houston. 13 people played it in Alabama. 11 people played it in New York. You have 10 monthly listeners on it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like the numbers are not numbering. So it's just like, do I have a place here? Am I just, are people just looking for me to grow? You know, are those just my people that's sticking around just, you know, expecting growth from me and want me to, you know, grow in this space, and they just kind of just like hanging out until I do? Or is this just like, I don't really know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so confused about everything. Everybody has their time, so I ain't hating on nobody's time. I'm not hating on nobody's come up or no any of that nature, nor am I comparing myself to that, because I know personally I am not going as hard as I can go. And I know that's because I, one, am distracted by survival and have been for a very long time. I'm getting a lot of emotional things together. I'm getting a lot more internal things together. I'm not just pushing through life, not, you know, making sure my internal is well. Like, I think that's my first priority. Like, I'm actively in EMDR. I'm actively in therapy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm actively, you know, advocating for mental health, and like, you know, I'm growing closer to God. I'm growing closer to my ancestors. Like, I am, you know, just sharpening my spiritual practices. Like, everything internal is like my first priority. So that's been like their number one. And I feel like if I'm not well, I can't perform well. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't even feel like I deserve it. Like, today I went to a vintage shop. I went to a vintage fest, and I got a few items, and certain things were a little pricey. Other things were kind of cheap. And I walked out of there feeling like I didn't deserve what I had in my hand. And that's insane, because I've been saving money. All my bills are paid. I took in some money out of my savings, paid down some debt. That's the most grown-ish shit you can do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's so grown. Like, I know people that be owing debt until they about 60, 65. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why I don't know why I suffer from so much imposter syndrome. I don't know why I don't feel like I deserve certain things. Like, I don't know why. Like, you know what I mean? And I know that it all is just kind of like, again, more healing that I have to do. And once I realize that, it's just like, oh, we got more work to do. And then again, that becomes more of a priority than releasing a song. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of venting right now. More so because that's just what I'm doing. I think the transition from me being a dancer to me being just a working 9 to 5 citizen has also been a super tough transition for me that I didn't really get a chance to process. I just went from one to the other. Now, as like I'm growing older, I haven't danced in years, obviously, but like it's just now starting to hit me, which is crazy. Like, oh, we never going back to that. Like, so we gonna have to find another way. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm so talented and I'm so intelligent. Like, you know what I mean? I know there's other ways. I know there's other ways to, you know, have financial freedom and, you know, get money and, you know, live how I want to live and do the things I want to do. I know there's other ways for me to do that. But again, I feel like I lost direction so long ago. I feel like I've been living many years doing what I have to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been living many, many years just doing what I have to do. And it's very depressing. I think that's why I walked out of that Vintage Fest thinking that I did not deserve the things that I bought today. Like, and granted, the things that I bought today were in very much so thrifty fashion. Like, it's not like I went to Gucci and got some pieces. Like, it's not that I went to Givenchy and got a couple pieces. Like, it's very much so thrift items, vintage thrift items, but thrift items, pre-owned items. Like, you know, so it's just like, girl. But anyway, hopefully after this video, I can watch it over and over again and figure out what the fuck it is I need to do. Come up with some type of plan. I actually have my next 4 fucking weeks planned out. Like, my next 4 weeks planned out. For this, and, you know, once those pass, I'm gonna, you know, do the next 4 because I think it says put more focus on the smaller task. Or like, don't give yourself these 3-month schedules to abide by, you know, and to follow up with and everything like that. Because just like, we don't even know if tomorrow's on the schedule, let alone next week or 3 weeks or 4 weeks or November or like, you know what I mean? We don't even know if tomorrow is on the schedule. So even planning your weeks out, making a 4-week schedule is crazy. Like, that's even crazy. Like, a 4-week schedule is crazy and tomorrow's not even promised. Like, you know what I mean? So I just set my camera up. I just got back. I went to the Vintage Fest. I left from there. I thought this other restaurant was open. Wasn't. So I got in an Uber and I went down to this place called Manhattan's. I had something to eat there. Felt guilty about that because I was like, dang, like, I don't want to deprive myself of just having a nice meal. But like, also, babe, we're supposed to be on a diet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have a terrible gluten allergy. Why are you eating a turkey Reuben and a small quesadilla and some fries? Like, why are you doing that? Like, so I walked out of there not fulfilled, very disappointed in myself. Like, you know what I mean? I'm about to take a detox right now so it can come straight out, if we being honest. TMI, sorry. Yeah, man, I just thought I would like share that. I don't know, maybe y'all can drop in the comments like if y'all got any advice for me. Like, I don't really know, like, and this is not for pity or anything like that. Like, I don't want anybody to pity me because I'm a very strong girl. I just have weak moments, but overall, I'm a very strong person. Like, you know what I mean? And my mom said that's one of the things she admires about me the most is that I always figure it out. Like, no matter what, I'm going to figure it out. Like, and she don't worry about me in that aspect. She do worry about me going off into the world because I am one of those last minute planners and those last minute, at the very last, you know, drop of sand of the glass, the hourglass, I'll change my mind about something. Like, that's just how I am. So she's methodical. So that worries her because she's very like, everything has to be on schedule, on point, very peculiar, very, you know, one way. So that stresses her out about me. But I'm an Aries, I'm spontaneous. I don't know what else to tell you, babe. Period. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what else I want to do. I know I don't want to quit rapping. I know that I don't want to do that. I really, really, really do love it very much. And I'm very, very good at it. I think I'm falling out of love with where music is going right now. What people are hyping up, what people are digesting, and what people are saying is terrible, which is actually the good shit that they need to be digested. Like, it's just like, I don't even know where I fit in. I don't know. And I really do. I've always had my own lane. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just go with that. But like, when certain stuff just stopped working, not even just for the people that's listening, just for me as well. Like, I'm one of them type of people, like, when I'm done having fun with it, I'm going to be done with it. No shade. Like, I'm going to be like, okay, next thing, let's switch it up. Let's do something else because I don't like this. And then other people like, no, what? I drop this song. I like this, baby. I gave y'all a snippet of that, and I fell out of love with that probably 3 days after. Y'all probably ain't never gonna get that song. I'm gonna be honest with you, babe. People be tagging me in my own shit like, where this at? You're probably never gonna get it. That's how I felt in that moment. I don't feel like that no more. I don't want to release that shit. I don't. Like, I don't like the sound of it. I think it was, rushed maybe, or I think it was not well thought out. The beat choice, the way I rapped on it, whatever. Like, that's just something I needed to let out at the time. I'm over it. Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But I know a lot of things are happening for me. Life isn't happening to me. It's happening for me. I have to just keep reminding myself that. And I also got to keep reminding myself that tomorrow is not promised. I'm stressing about tomorrow and next week and next month and next year and all of that. And I don't even know if I'm going to be here to experience that. So I try to keep that in mind too. Like, be grateful. Like, of every second, every ounce of the day. Be grateful. Don't complain too much. Don't be in your head too much. Don't sulk too much in your misery or in your, disadvantages. Just be, proud and, happy about the advantages you do have, like a roof over your head, a phone to record on, a ring light, you know what I mean? Makeup to put on, a nice little hat, a nice little jacket, like, like whatever. So, yeah, that's just where I am. And I just pray I resonate with somebody. I'm new to this. I'm transitioning over to YouTube. I only want to talk to y'all. Everybody else is getting on my nerves. I don't want to chit chat with nobody on Facebook no more. I want to delete that app so bad. It's nothing but drama and gossip and just nastiness. I try to bring light to that app. It's just not working. I'm not being reciprocated over there. I'm not being valued over there. I don't want to be on there. TikTok is so hit and miss. They want to love me when I am talking fly and, in a sense might be being judgmental or like saying some shit that's going to be like, touch somebody like, did she just say that? They love that shit. I go viral over there for that shit all the time. But let me say something nice and light and lighthearted and all that. Baby, I'm just going to 3 views on that. Like, the world just love drama. I hate it. Twitter, yeah. Threads, yeah. I don't use anything else. So it's just like, I really just want to be here with y'all. I hope y'all love me because I know I'm going to love y'all. I want to build a little bit of a community. And let's just do the damn thing. Yeah. I'm Renegade Raven. If you don't know me, now you do. Okay. You could go to some of my previous work on my YouTube and listen to a couple of my songs. I think they're good. You know what I mean? There's a few diss records on there that I didn't promote at all. That's why they're very low in views because I just dropped them and never said another thing about them. And a lot of people should be very lucky about that. Very happy about that. Anyway. Thank you guys. Like, I don't know. Thank you in advance, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know if anybody's going to watch it. But if you do, hi. And I guess we can call ourselves the Renegades because never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Do you feel me?